And she said, oh, I will show you. And she put her boots, she put her jacket, and she brought us at the end of the village, and she showed 18 small mass graves. She told me I dreamt all my life to find somebody to say what I did. She was 14 years old, Ukrainian, and the morning when the Germans arrived, they called 10 girls and with a spade. And she asked her mom, must I go? And the mom told her, if you don't go, we will shoot you. And so she was forced to walk on the corpse between every shooting, to pack the corpse, to make space. And she said, suddenly all my schoolmates, Jewish schoolmates arrived, and I had to walk on them. My mom came back from the market and she told us we have to suit very well because they killed the Jews this afternoon. So they were suited and they went, and she said for the first shooting we got a very good place, we saw everything. But for the second shooting we didn't get a good place. The Jewish women, before being killed, they threw their jewels because they don't want to give them to the German. And sometimes we find Magen David, the wedding rings, medallion. And I say, it's the last gesture that this girl did in 42, just before she was shot. And every time I find it, I say, we found you, finally we found you. I never pray because it's to respect the Jewish identity of these people, so I never make a prayer. The fact is to say, finally we found you. Me, when I go with my team, I say, don't forget the dead people are waiting for you. They wait for us since 70 years. When you were sure you were not Jew, you were not gypsy, you were not gay, you were not communist, you were not partisan, why you would be afraid? So you went to watch. People are attracted to go to watch people being killed when they think they have no risk for them. One lady, by example, she told me, I went to see all the shooting. It was 17, and she was a teenager. And I said, why did you stay to see all these shootings? And she said, it was interesting for the children. And I heard this phrase now hundreds of times, interesting for the children. I realized also that everybody could be a killer, everybody could be a victim. When I knock at a door in Russia, Ukraine, or anywhere, they open the door, and I don't know at that moment if they save Jews or kill Jews. And I would discover that in the interview. And me, when I was younger, I was thinking that the killers had awful faces, were psychotic, were monsters, and the saviors were nice people. Unfortunately, it's only one humankind. And so, everybody can be a killer, everybody can be a victim. It's why we have to teach people to say, one day you will have to take responsibility. Sometimes you can think in America you are in a bubble of protections, but that's not true. There is only one planet, and it's burning in so many countries. Be aware, when it begins, it's a disease. The people who spread their disease are smart also. We are never to underestimate the enemies. It's a big mistake. When I was young, people told me, don't speak to deniers. They're old. You have not to speak with them. They will disappear. They are still old, but suddenly arrive new deniers now who are 40 years old, 45 years old, who are driving crowds of people behind themselves. So I learned, I say, what a mistake. And I say, you must stay in a fighting position. The worst would be to sleep well and to dream, because you will wake up in a nightmare. The people who saved Jews, most of them were simple people. And we had a lot of Jews who survived of France because thousands of French took risk to hide them. So me, I always say, I believe in minority. I believe in minority who stand up and carry the flag, and after they can draw people behind them. So, for example, when I teach in Georgetown or we teach in other places, I always say, one day perhaps you will be part of this minority, to drive the boat, to be strong. You know, you are from a family. Mr. Lantos is very well known, but he has a name. It's somebody. It's somebody who accepted to stand in a very high-level function in America. He could have an easy life, care about nothing except swimming pool, dog, and holidays and job. But no, he has chosen to be a face. And like that, we have people behind. Me, I think that's the future, to try to say to people, if among you there are people who don't sleep well, perhaps you will be called to take a position in your life.